It's 1995. Warren Buffett walks into a bank in Omaha, sits down across from a teller and deposits a check for $18 million. This check was a dividend payment, one that he received every 3 months. And here's an even more interesting detail. This check was from just one company. That single company was paying Warren Buffett $18 million every quarter. And that company was none other than Coca-Cola, whose shares he had purchased years earlier. Warren Buffett first bought Coca-Cola shares 7 years prior, back in 1988. This was a time when investors and retail traders alike were in a state of panic, because just a year earlier, in 1987, a devastating crash had occurred. The Dow Jones fell 22% in a single day. Today, we all know that crash as Black Monday. Even in 1988, the panic hadn't faded. People weren't buying, they were selling. And that was the exact same time when Warren Buffett made his brilliant move and started buying Coca-Cola shares. Now let me tell you something even more fascinating. That same Coca-Cola that used to pay Warren Buffett $18 million in dividends now pays him $212 million in dividends every single quarter. Yes, it's become possible through dividend investing. In today's video, I'm going to guide you on how dividend investing works. How, just like Warren Buffett, you too can grow your money through dividend investing. And in this video, I'm going to share some calculations with you on how you can become rich in just a few years, simply by strategically investing $600 in a really lazy way, where you won't have to do anything yourself. Your money will work for you. This reminds me of something. When someone once asked Warren Buffett why he invests in dividends, he replied, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die." This one line changed the mindset of millions of people around the world. Because this isn't just a quote, it's a philosophy. It's the kind of thinking that represents the biggest wall standing between the rich and the middle class. Now let's understand what a dividend actually is. I'll divide this video into sections to make things easier to follow. Section 1. The real meaning of a dividend. When you buy shares of a company and own them, you actually own a small piece of that business. And when that company earns a profit, it shares a portion of that profit with its shareholders. That's what we call a dividend. Just like Coca-Cola, which still pays Warren Buffett a portion of its profits every quarter to this day. Here's a quick request. If you're watching this video, please show some love for our hard work by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. I put a lot of effort into creating finance content for you and breaking down complex financial concepts through the real lives of successful people. You're going to get a ton of valuable information on this channel, completely free. Now let's back to Coca-Cola dividends. Dividends are paid by companies whose businesses have grown massive, who generate serious money, who remain consistently profitable, and those companies who are stable enough. For example, take Procter Gamble, which has been paying dividends to its investors for 136 consecutive years. Coca-Cola has been increasing its dividend payouts to shareholders for 64 straight years. Similarly, companies like Johnson & Johnson, PepsiCo, McDonald's, ExxonMobil, and many others also pay dividends. When the dot-com crash hit in 2000, the 2008 financial crisis happened. And later, when COVID brought the markets down in 2020, these companies and others like them continued paying their shareholders their dividends. Why? Because even during those periods, they were still making profits. Section 2. The magic of the Dividend ETF. Inside an ETF, there are multiple dividend-paying companies. You're not sitting around waiting on one single company's dividend. When you invest in an ETF, you're literally betting on the entire economy. A single ETF can hold 100, 200, sometimes even 500 companies. You buy just one share of a dividend ETF, and your money is automatically and instantly invested in Coca-Cola, P&G, J&J, Pepsi, McDonald's, and many other companies. And you become a small owner of all of them. The long-term benefit of this is that even if, say, one company collapses 5 years from now, and your money was in an ETF holding 100 companies, your money isn't gone. The remaining 99 companies will keep you afloat. There's a very famous saying in the stock market, never put all your eggs in one basket, always diversify your portfolio. ETFs do exactly that. They diversify your investment across multiple companies. You can invest in the top 100 dividend-paying companies in a single click through ETFs, and your money gets distributed equally across these companies. Now you might be thinking, you could do this manually too. And yes, you can. But doing it manually means you'd need a much larger investment to start with. And another important factor, your fees would add up significantly. You'd be paying your broker a fee for every single transaction. If you buy shares of 100 companies, you're paying your broker 100 times. With an ETF, neither of those problems exists. No large upfront investment and no fees multiplied 100 times. You're only charged once, and then annually you pay a small fee of 0.06%, which is practically nothing. Let me tell you another piece of ETF magic. If a company inside the ETF is performing terribly or is heading toward bankruptcy, it gets removed from the ETF before things get worse, and another company is added in its place. In other words, the ETF gets rebalanced with a different company that's consistently performing well. You don't have to lift a finger. You can just sleep through it. What lazier way to make money could there possibly be? That's exactly why I call this the lazy way to get rich with dividends. The companies you've bought through ETFs are like an army that works for you 24/7, growing your money around the clock. Section 3. The math that will change your life. Now pay close attention, because I'm about to show you numbers that most financial advisors will never put in front of you. I'm going to teach you this lesson through a story. Imagine two friends, one named Marcus and the other named Daniel. The year was 2011. Both friends worked at a small tech company in New York. They were both 25 years old, earned roughly the same salary, and both dreamed of getting wealthy. But their mindsets couldn't have been more different. It was a Friday night. After work, the two friends headed to a coffee shop and ordered their usual. Marcus pulled a magazine out of his bag. The cover story read, "How Ordinary People Are Building Wealth with Dividend ETFs." Marcus slid the magazine across the table to Daniel and said, "I'm going to read this tonight, and starting next month, I'm putting $600 from my paycheck into this. Honestly, that's about what I'd blow on one weekend out." Daniel laughed. "Come on, man. What's $600 really going to do? I'll start investing once I'm making real money. Right now, I'd rather focus on getting promoted and bumping up my income." Marcus just smiled and let it go. That following Monday, he opened a brokerage account. After reading the magazine, he understood that SCHD is an ETF that holds about 100 of the strongest dividend-paying companies in America. Companies that pay shareholders every quarter, and those dividends can be automatically reinvested. So Marcus got to work. Every single month, like clockwork, he put $600 into SCHD. Meanwhile, Daniel still figured Marcus was just saving a little, that $600 was never going to amount to anything. So Daniel kept buying the latest iPhone and burning his weekends partying in Vegas. Month after month, he was just bleeding money. When 5 years had passed, the year 2016, Marcus had about $47,000 in his account. Daniel? Nothing. In fact, he'd racked up some debt and owed money to a few friends. Marcus, through nothing but discipline, had quietly built a real cushion while Daniel had built a hangover. When 10 years had passed, the year 2021, Marcus's account had now crossed $129,000. He was still on the same job, still putting in that same $600 a month. No fancy raise, no side hustle, just consistency. This was the exact same $600 Daniel once laughed at, saying, "That's nothing, I'll start when I get a better job." And this is when it finally clicked for Daniel. He'd paid off his debts and he looked at where Marcus was and thought, okay, I need to start putting in $600 too. So in 2021, Daniel finally opened his account and started investing in SCHD right alongside Marcus. Now both of them were investing the same $600 a month, and both of their accounts were growing at around 11% a year. The only difference? Marcus had a 10-year head start. Daniel was just getting going. He'd often come to Marcus for advice, and Marcus would walk him through it. When 15 years had passed, or be the year 2026, Daniel's account had grown to about $47,000, the exact same number Marcus had hit back in his first 5 years. But in those same years, Marcus's account had ballooned to roughly $262,000, more than 5 times what Daniel had. Now look at this closely. Both friends still work the same job, still pull the same paycheck, still invest the same $600 every month. But the gap between them is like the difference between the earth and the sky. The opportunity showed up for both of them at the exact same moment in 2011. Marcus grabbed it while Daniel laughed, wasted his money, and kept asking, "What's $600 gonna do?" And here's the honest truth. $600 doesn't do much overnight. It doesn't even feel like much after a few years. But give that $600 15, 20, 30 years, and it quietly turns into a fortune. The lesson from this whole story is simple. The right time is today. And tomorrow, when a bigger paycheck comes in, scale it up. If you're putting in $600 now, push it to $1,200 later. And the millionaire milestone that would have taken you 30 years, you'll hit it far sooner. It all comes down to how consistently you invest and how much extra you can feed into the market each month. But here's the kicker. Even if you never land a higher paying job, even if you stay in the same role on a normal salary your entire career, you can still become a millionaire, just like Marcus. That's not a fantasy. That's just math. On this channel, I'm going to bring you many more real stories of investors from around the world. Stories of exactly how they built their wealth. I'll break down the money principles and the rules that the world's wealthiest investors actually follow. If you enjoyed this and Marcus and Daniel's story showed you just how simple and how powerful dividend ETF investing can be, smash that like button right now and subscribe to the channel Growthpedia. And before you go, I've got one question for you. Which dividend ETF are you planning to invest in? Is it SCHD or something else? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one, and I'd love to see what you're putting your money into. We'll see you in the next video. Take care of yourselves.